So I chose to study with Toesies because I knew that I always wanted to go into horses, and this was so lovely because I can do it from distance and can work because I have a full-time job, and it's nice to be able to study something and carry on earning an income and then come here for a lovely 3 weeks to have a break and get all your practicals in. So I did that because it's nice to not have to quit and drop everything, because life happens and you have to carry on, you have expenses to pay. And it was nice to be able to still learn, pursue your career and your passion, and earn an income and live at the same time.
South Africa doesn't have a lot of opportunities for us to study equine physiotherapy back home. So it was actually just a no-brainer. And with the amount of work Toesies does and the amount of work we get exposed to, it was just a no-brainer.
I think studying equine physiotherapy is very rewarding, and you get to have a deep understanding on the horse anatomy and some biomechanics behind, blending all the science back behind, and to learn about equine anatomy, and also how to what part is benefiting the horse.
So I looked quite a while on the Instagram. I really love the layout of you can do it online and then you can come here and do your practicals. It allows you to do, if you have a job or other studies at home, it makes it very practical for you to do a lot of more stuff. And then when they brought out the international block, for someone that's way down on the earth, it was much easier than flying out 3-4 times a year, so just one time. And what I found is it's actually for me nicer, not that I've compared it with the week studies, but it's nicer to learn to kind of adapt your skills and then do your tests, instead of maybe learning it one week, adapting it another week, and then doing your finals. So that for me is actually very nice. I like that.
I most enjoy the manual therapies. I must say the study blocks are lovely for that. Actually seeing the difference you can make on a horse with your hands. I think there's this perception of you have to use a machine and everything, and actually just seeing what you can do with your hands and how you can help their bodies and what you can feel. It's absolutely amazing. And just especially seeing the progression of different horses and how you can see that horse getting better and their body changing to what you're trying to do is absolutely amazing.
I do enjoy biomechanics, funny enough, and anatomy, as hard as it could be. I've just never gotten exposed to anything in that way, and it's just been lovely to get different exposure to what we used to back home. We don't have a lot of gait analysis back home, so I'm really interested in that.
I think now is the practical part, of course. You get to touch all the horses, feeling all different kind of muscles and different breeds of horses. Because back in my country, we focus on race horsing, and most of our horses, I think 99% of our horses are thoroughbred. So we only have kind of one breed. We have a few ponies only. So in here, in the college, we have all different kind of horses, breeds of horses, and also in different ages. So it's very informative, and it's all the support here in the school is really good. Yeah.
I want to say the freedom, because like in schools or universities that you go to class to, you're on their roster of how you perform, how do you progress in your studies. With this, if you want to take longer with the muscles and shorter with the tendons or ligaments anatomy, you can do that. If you want to do it other way around, you can do that as well. So long as your assignment is in on the due date, you can go on your own pace, which makes it really nice. You're not pressured into focusing on something that you're good on rather than focusing something on you're not good on. And that's very nice because it actually allows you to study in the way that you will remember it, you understand it, and then that you become a good physio one day because you know your work.
I think make sure it's really what you want to do, because it's quite hard, it's long hours, it's a lot and lots of anatomy, and it's not an easy. I mean, and then make sure wherever you're studying is actually a proper accredited course, because there are lots of fly-by-nights that do like a 15-minute or a weekend course and you get an online. Make sure the university or wherever you want to study has proper curriculum and makes sure that you get exposed to a lot like Toesies, and make sure that it's something that you're prepared to sacrifice other aspects of your life for. It's, like I said, long days, and just make sure it's something you're passionate about, that you don't mind doing that. It's hard work.
If you're thinking about it already, just do it. Don't be scared to do it. Make sure you want to do it, because it's a lot of sacrifices. But it is lovely. It's a very rewarding job, as hard as it could be. Make sure it's the right one for you, but don't doubt your decision once you've made it as well. And just stay strong mentally as well, because it could be a bit draining. It could be a lot of work, but it's so rewarding at the end of the day to see what a difference you could make. So yeah, just don't be scared.
I think studying as a physio is rewarding. When you see a horse in pain and you really want to help, and if you have the knowledge back behind, and then you can help instantly. You will actually see, and when you touch the horse, all the muscles is very tense. But in, I think, 30 minutes of massage sessions, and if you know the knowledge how to help the horse can really enjoy, and they will actually have the feeling of release. So it's really good.
But I'd say you have to have an open mind. You get owners that have, they really want to do all the work for their horse. They want to have the best plan, like all the exercises that you can think of. And then on the other side, you're going to have an owner who thinks that you're going to fix the horse with coming 4 or every 6 months. So if you want to do physio, you really need to love the horses. I love it. I always wanted to do something with horses. I didn't know what I wanted to do. And when I heard about doing physiotherapy with horses, yes, you're still working with the owner, but you're getting that good feedback back from the horse. You're changing a horse's life. So if you're into the movement of the horse, the musculature, and you love improving the horses, this is the best thing you can do. It's absolutely fantastic. Love it.
I hope to start my own physiotherapy company. That was what I'd ideally like to do, wherever, if it's in South Africa or if I get taken somewhere else, that would be amazing. I'd like to start my own company. And then I'm particularly fascinated by post-surgical cases, so I'm hoping to specialize in that a bit more. So yeah.
I'd love to open my own practice with all of the complications and stuff that would have in South Africa at the moment. In the long end, I'd love to do that. I'd love to do my master's in something. I'm not completely sure in what yet. I'll figure that out within the next 2 years. But I'd love to carry on studying, get my master's, specialize in something, and just be set apart from the rest in South Africa, just to make a bit more of a difference. Just not call myself a physiotherapist, but with a bit of background in something specific. So that's what I would love to do. But the end goal is definitely to open up my own practice and hopefully get a few clients overseas. Wink, wink.
Of course, I would like to be an equine physiotherapist to help more horses in the world or back in my country in Hong Kong. So I hope it can work out.
If I could work with a retirement horse, a pony club horse, a top jumper, top dressage, I could actually do a lot of horses, like a variety of disciplines, and all of them are good feedback. I feel like I study correctly, because then I know how each musculature is affected in each discipline, because the horse uses the body differently, it adapts to the movement, the rider is different, everything is different, the environment might be different. So if I can affect all of those in a good way, it means that I studied right and I have the correct mindset, which I'd be happy for. And if my horse could appreciate my physio, because at this moment she's like, you're not qualified yet. I want the other one. I relax with her. So if my horse could also relax when I physio her, it would be awesome.